Boston won na menchia appear kwadu Saviola no and see how no US burger also no popi mo ye monitoring ntino ma menchia Saviola wa Boston afi menchia 7 e wokona ono nso ehwe show nti menchia o mienu na bibia nti benya kama. Sometimes we are footballer now see so say obobo na ho nti I'm hoping say a branch a friend of Francis Twene show no ende dibe no the friend no Isco enti on my way ancient crying there. Isco free Real Madrid no. He went through hell or almost a year without a team. But now Conference League, we've seen what he's been able to do. Into you're a young guy, or you're a footballer, whatever way you are, when you're obstacles, when you're was something like Ujina Fakum, be and mean come from audience or Abomabuno Debi, Memo Abomu. That time, they say, build your inner self or prepare to make sure say the next big step near something big. Do you a young footballer or you be out here then be an answer what me there as my make catch on memo abamu no beba but said you be from no team come out of the 10 no and America say be to me I come into a team about. He's won the best player in a year the Conference League. Very years I know out of the Spanish national team at the age of 33 years, and I was saying a call up into the Spanish national team. It tells you how I know my Enzo Sifa quite with them in recent times. Passing about back on Enzo with me. You must oh Sisua, these things will come by be able to me. I am not meaning how I normally see. My Camia, I said the Bia many special one bar near the controversy say bar. Couldn't say in the last baby 8 years based on points in the Premier League. Any trophies won. Enzo Maresca is best Chelsea's manager. Yeah. Since 2016-17 Premier League new year, no. In 2017-18, almost also 5th. 30 points and a separate two money the winning league. No.
Oh, okay.
In 2018-19, almost also 3rd. But in terms of points, 26 points and a separate two money the G League. No. The same thing over 2019-2020, almost also 4th with 33 points. Separate to money do a J, no. In 2021-2022, and 2020-2021, after 2021-2022, 19 points. Then over by 2022-2023, 45 points. In a separate Chelsea, and it do a G League. No more also that you also 12. 2023-2024, also sees 28 points in a separate two or more, and it do a G League. And this season, also 4th. 15 points. In a separate Chelsea and so do a G League. In the years time you will say in the 2020-2021 season, the Champions League, but the league points, Nanyuma Enchera any sort of former team of Chelsea. But Enzo Maresca, he's been able to win the Conference League, regardless how you see the Conference League. He's what they trophy their match Chelsea, something that it will be on his CV forever. What they trophy their match Chelsea, and in terms of points accumulation in the Premier League. He's been better than all the managers of Chelsea since Antonio Conte and so edgy the Premier League. No, was it Antonio Conte? He was the last person in the match as well. He's been better than Obia. Yeah. It tells you what you do. And so what kind of anyone in now? And him being able to work with the system and the players are toward Boehly clearly for the man. I think we are Chelsea for now, and now you're Chelsea for now. You need to embrace yourself. These are the things you go through. Regardless how you see, say Chelsea was run under Abramovich in time past. You need to understand and know, say difference a bomb and difference na bomb. No, this is the way we are going to move into your Chelsea. Here, start thinking that way because it seems that they feel so much to players be promoting me about or more they needed results or more Chelsea no more here. If they are able to bring in a lot of players with 2 billion, then you must spend there, but still. The Premier League, they've not been able to win. No one to win a trophy. But if you look at Enzo Maresca, the players are not available to him. And as he called Maspendi, not a single time. And now say Enzo Maresca was complaining about the players that are available to him. He was able to work with every single thing at the man, and now he's achieved. I didn't know what he achieved. My team friend at Chelsea. So, your team owner. Now you still continue with your policies. And now there are a few policies, no. And policies in here, then let's get Kwalano. When they come on board, gradually we'll build them into a world-class players and say, they are winning something for us. And I don't do we are talking about Caicedo. when he came to the Chelsea, in the first season it was disastrous. But now, if you are talking about players, or maybe see a kind of Chelsea no more money, when someone Joko Eka at the far banten, and when the ball now or bona, you can testify to the fact that he's improved massively at Chelsea in VVO. And it's something that because but moving forward, Enzo Maresca needs to understand game, and know say decision making is key of football now. And no, if Chelsea and Timian we need the Conference League, Nenke on one amateur Chelsea and Timian winning. To some extent, over I say because he was talking about Reece James not being able to play a lot of games, but he is someone all managing. But if you look at normal Augusto Boehly in the first half, the game no kwachiwa enke onwa. Because Gusto Atre say he wants to attack as a right back, not to drift in. And as Omebo has inverted a year further. So if you look at a system now, the right back inverts to come and add up to a bunch of Caicedo to make sure say more numbers were method. Yesterday he was not doing that. And Ojebo also on to me decisive passes. One of the 40 passes in a day a year team a friend Chelsea a call in the first half or either from a Kabako. So he needs to understand that in these games, you need your best players to do the job for you. When they are done with the job, you can rest them. What prevented him yesterday from starting the club's captain? He is available. Watch out consistently, which of course, even this season, many or few times, Wabon won Vimvio. So watch out that position, he is someone who me about. He's not been afraid in Hano, but he's one of the 5 right fullback and what trying so many times all Bono and Mefredo. So it tells you that he's a player you needed him at the final. Give him the nod. Uncle Bo, after maybe 70 minutes, when you see that the job is done, you can bring him out of the game. But if you decide to go with Gusto, these are the things you get in a game. And another thing he needs to understand and learn is the fact that Kopama performs better when he's closer to the opponent 16-yard box. That is where the guy is dangerous. When he was flourishing under Pochettino, that was where he was playing. When Enzo Maresca buy, na all bar, na all share goals, na all impacted games, na all share goals. Chelsea, even this season, I refuse. He was not that kind of player under Pochettino, under Maresca this season. He was able to give double digit in terms of goals and contribution. So it tells you that he's a fine player, and when he moves. Chelsea team entered me movie yesterday in the first half when Chelsea was non-existent. He was playing very close to a half wall, but when he was able to get on the ball, control the ball, dictate the pace of the game, he was able to impact Chelsea game. And look at the assist he gave upon a friend Enzo and Nicolas Jackson. These are the things we talk about. He is effective. He impact games when he's closer to the opponent box. And I think that moving forward, I do a bit and then those things will come now by Chelsea. But congratulations to him. With everything that he's been through, he's been able to win something. And now, every single Chelsea fan, Enzo, the words he was using after the Nottingham Forest game, he can even use more. Because in the last 8 years, in terms of points in the Premier League and winning something, he's been the best manager. So he can say whatever he wants to say. But because the bigger test next season, when you are in the Champions League, you are playing a lot of games. This time, he was playing in the Conference League. Relatively, he was able to balance the squad. On for players, maybe more Conference League, not for be more a Premier League. But when you're in the Champions League, now games never take, ever tough, ever faster. You can't have that luxury of deciding who to play the Champions League and who to play the Premier League. You'll be compelled to bring an effort your best players each and every single time. So I'm not fit into the kind of recruitment over here. The Lab is a player that you may say he's been able to give 12 goals in the Premier League. The first time playing the Premier League for a team that they rely solely on counter-attacking football. Limited number of chances and the players will create. A lot of goals were shared. A lot of chances are on. Not one to create because onya that make further they will create for him. You are liberty. You are right saying that. But this is Chelsea. They will be playing against teams. Those things you are saying in some games will be limited because when you are playing against Manchester City, Chelsea can't play the level of game they want to play. When you are playing against teams, they sit deep. No making sure say the channels are the far two channels in air locked. These same things are going to happen. The lab is not an upgrade over here, Branch Jackson. He's a different profile. So for Mumie Jackson enjoy with the ball like he wants to play. So when you play him, either left or right, or the ball, but maybe your pepper and so left ho, or the ball and so to me the amount. Or you will be your pen number 9 ball. The lap will be okay playing the number 9 because he is a number 9. And Obama defenders that Ajuma so because he will be drawing deep. Said Jackson, a drop deep. Which of course, Chelsea. But this is not a Chelsea team that you say this guy is coming in to come and help. I was thinking, say Enzo Maresca and Crawford will listen to the former captain of Chelsea. When John Terry said, they need to invest in an experienced number 9 to get them the goals that they need, to get them to the level that they want. This Chelsea team is not that bad. Chelsea team, no, any bad as her. They need a top striker who will be able to bang in the goal for team and friend at Chelsea, and they will be good to go. Because if you look at the game in Medford, or Kaisedo, actually, say be a coin no more for Fanamuna available. This is a strong team. They need to invest in their goalkeeping department. A place where I feel Chelsea and equipped enough and go to you get your number 9, a proper number 9, who will get in the goals for you. Jackson, Cole Palmer, other guys will add something to the goals, and you are good to go. That's the reason why a mommy who's a Delap deal is not something that I'm so much interested in. A lot of players will be leaving from Chelsea. Sterling, considered a special one, then Sancho, probably ABOU won't sign. These are players that they are taking huge sums of money. You are getting them off your wage bill. Why don't you get a branch a friend here, Victor Osimhen? I keep on mentioning his name because he is tried and tested. We are proven in the Serie A. We are proven in the Turkish Air League. Osimhen. If I have to put my last coin on someone with my or perform more England, I'm going for Osimhen.
Why are you people against the decision? Say, yeah, the lapo batches.
I'm not against it.
Obo EP on the bidara. It's switch crown when you 12 goals. And Oba. Or no name league in any so they are so credit Jenny so homegrown player. And when you say players now, wouldn't say the name city any other. So such a player neighbor, a young player between a ton and action, or 22 or 23. Ozi enjoy no. Never one form. HS Kakese Kofu, we be already 27 years. Sorry, say they are used to that word.
Sure.
27 years, I said, you feel a cruma. Maybe no one need say, I didn't any years, Uni. Or Carlos already.
Me age I can know. I feel like I'm more 20 years.
I will move
I'm baby, say normal.
So I'm on your bonnet.
Bonnie or my woman, say, unless they are not here to compete. In some way, I'm yet to know, say, Chelsea are not there to compete. But if they are there to compete, you have the lap and compete for the Champions League. You have the lap and compete for the Premier League. That is what I'm saying. If they are not here to compete, they are doing their project. When the cup comes, fine, imagine there. No comes about that. Because if you look at the Manchester City team, he is going to do investment. Probably that will invest in the team. No, Liverpool will surely invest. Arsenal for now home ye. Ateta wa decided say this season no more from nano. Landing hop class maybe na the trophy and Tottenham age Chelsea age Crystal Palace age Arsenal go to win trophy. But Oban enya dey ha no. Nti bia go fast strike am. By this team they will invest in their team. Who catch them say the lab ubetimi aton no. What if Oban no failure? It would if no air cancer or he can come to Obama Chelsea, no affiliate. That one too is a possibility.
And he's a young player. And you know, fitting no more. Say apart from football, no any trust say more. Also, I team no near money be a boamana tumpo. If it's a financial fair play near there, waba floppy. And if it's all ton 10 million crown, putting the balance you boost. I know you what about you have a quack of number? 70 something or Baba no so be flow.
Osimhen would never flop in the Premier.
Who's all known for but they like to beat me.
Osimhen you tried and tested.
Chelsea homegrown baby, I'm person balance it to beat me.
Osimhen you tried and tested go.
Who know who is how only that na me ba. Wa try here adwuma da. Ene obi e kwa father fi ba bia baba betra. Why na no hu?
It depends on the the pedigree.
Oh, not to mean and now to be me fa the pia me fa. Who is that? Edu baby a utimba betena. Rich is the camera. But what na say na camera na catch out. Meaning that American what ya say. Obi boy in the league dada. Any team I call relegation as to go. Momo person meji and want to be to see them.
Nobody saying say on your group play.
He had never played in the
and what make you think so about the ball? EPA remember.
Because of the output and the numbers whatever.
Turkey league ara.
It's not about the Turkish league.
Why in the Syria even Syria Turkey now can occur January. Circumstances na ndema occur later part of the transfer. Circumstances na ndema na surrounding. But
we told him say Accra win. Or the can struggle of Uzbek.
I agree.
Struggle of Liberty.
I agree.
I agree. And some over. You understand? Maza chance in
Yeah, you
maybe at Chelsea
and the kind of
Chelsea is building mentality monsters.
Chelsea is building what?
Mentality monsters for the future. Ballard is be home.
Bala 10 August. Bala 10 August.
The season will start to. The season will definitely start.
We share remember the boy.
Never.
My problem, unyam la so problem yan kwani.
Yes, me mushi remember more.
You boy. Lady who be asa amasa. No, maybe sometimes about the